Morning, it's Keith from Faith and Fishing. Hey, we're gonna do a quick respool of some fishing line. We definitely need to replace our line. We're almost halfway down, maybe 3/4, whatever. So we're gonna do a little trick, a little slide on it. We're gonna go ahead and spool over top of old line. And the reason is, for me, I use half my spool of new line. I get 300 yards. I put 150 on it about, and then it gives me 2 reels or 2 refills, so I can save a little bit of money. So I'm not out there tournament fishing, nothing like that. So this does work for me very well. I've never had an issue at all with my line or anything negative with it. So that's why I do recommend it. But you guys can make your own decision, obviously, but I'll show you what I do. All you're gonna need is a small bucket of water, fishing line, obviously, and some electrical tape. All right, I'll show you what I do. Stay tuned. All right, so this is, we're gonna go ahead and do a spinning reel refill here like I was talking about earlier, but you can see where my line is on the spool. So it is low. I'm also getting, I mean, it's older. The last time I respooled was beginning of the year, so, or even maybe in December because of my surgery and all that stuff. So it's probably been a while, at least 6 months, 7 months. And my snags and hang-ups has decreased my line, obviously. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So all you're gonna do is just open your bail, and then you can start stripping your line. So I'm not gonna show the stripping part of the line. That's pretty boring. So let me get to about halfway, and then I'll show you my little trick with that. So hang on. All right, there's my old line. I got my electric tape. You'll need a pair of scissors as well. All I did was put a piece of electric tape, cut the sides so there's nothing hanging over my spool at all. It's just all on the line. Try to get it centered as much as possible. And then you can see I'm about halfway maybe on my spool. You can see right here the electric tape, the black line for this particular reel, but it's about halfway, and you can see all my extra plus the line that I already had lost. So I'm gonna go ahead and spool the new line. What I use is this Cast King floral coat. Like I said, this is 6-pound line, but 300 yards. You can see that ×1, so I've already used half of it, so I know that, hey, the next time I put this on, it's going to be done, and then I can just go throw the excess or what have you away. But like I said, I get two spools or respools out of this 300 yards, and I do love this floral coat. It's practically invisible in the water, and I like it. I really do not have an issue with this at all. So anyways, let me show you what we do next. All right, so all we're gonna do is cut a small piece of electric tape. And I just basically cut it in half. Well, a quarter off, I guess, if you wanna say. It's not really half. So about that much. And we're gonna go ahead and hopefully this isn't too shaky, but we're gonna go ahead, just put that on top like that, push it down, and you're done. You just wanna make sure your other line is, that it's all tight. So there's no bows, nothing in here in the line. You can see it's pretty smooth, all right? And then what we'll do is we're gonna go ahead and thread our new line in through our eyelets of our rod, and then I'm gonna just sneak it under that tape, and as I'm pulling on my drag to tighten it up, it'll be all tight and smooth. So another nice thing with that too is as I start seeing the black on my spool, as I've been fishing for a while and stuff, and cutting line and retying, etc., or my hang-ups or what have you, I know that I'm getting close. So I like that too. It does help as we're out there fishing. So all right, stand by for the rest of this, and I'll show you how I put the line on. All right, so we got our line. All we're gonna do is go through the eyelets. Then the next step is we're gonna go ahead and get it attached to our spool. So let me get in a better position for you guys. Open the bail before we string our line. Put our line in there under the tape a little bit, and then just a couple turns, get this lightly going. You don't need a ton of pressure on it. Close your bail, get a few spins. Okay, so we got that on. You can kind of see it's barely just a few spins, and then we're gonna throw our extra spool of line here into our bucket or our pitcher of water. So right now the label's up. We're gonna check to make sure it's going on the reel right. So after a few spins, we're gonna double check to see if the line's twisting at our rod tip, and we'll demonstrate that here in a few seconds. Okay, so we're gonna maintain pressure on the reel, on the line, as we're reeling in. Just like so. And then after a few, we're gonna go ahead and drop our rod tip and see if it is twisted at all. And you can see it is not. So we are in a good position. Again, we have the label up and our little bucket of water. To me, it just lays the line on a little bit better. And usually I'll loosen my drag a little bit just to maintain. You do want good pressure on that line as you're reeling. And then all we're gonna do is just reel it up to its full, and I'll show you where I stop once I get there. Okay, as you're going through too, make sure you continue to check that your line is laying on your spool right. And remember to do that, just relax the line, your rod tip. If it's all twirly and twisty, just reverse or flip over your spool that's in the water. And the reason I use the water is to help alleviate some of that friction as it's going on the line. I learned that trick a long time ago. I've been using it for years, and it works pretty good. Okay, about to see where I'm at, possibly on this. There's that, and that you see how it's all the black is covered, at least on this spool. It's a Stratic, but you only want to leave about that much. You don't want to go all the way to the top, otherwise you're gonna just have a mess. It's gonna fall off your spool. The line will you'll get bird's nests and everything. It'll be an absolute mess. So about where it is now, that's perfect. So all I'm gonna do is leave it through my eyelets. I'm gonna just cut the line at the bottom and then just tie my drop shot. You can check out those videos on doing a drop shot tie as well. And I hope you like this. Let me know if you have any questions or comments about it. God bless. Thank you so much for watching, and y'all have a blessed day.